What's up? And thanks for tuning in to my chess improvement journey. I am right now Ramsey, and I am on the road to 1500 ELO on chess.com Rapid in 100 days. I'd like to shout outs to all 62 of my subscribers. If this channel sounds like something that would interest you, please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications to join me on this journey and to unlock the secrets of getting to 1500 ELO with me. Today we are on day 71, current rating 1320, leaving only 180 to go. So today I was able to play a couple games, and I was able to draw the first one and a pretty win in the second one. So on the first game, I'm playing a guy by the name of G.J. Conlin 1289 from the United States. In this game, he played it at a 78.2% accuracy. In this game, I played it at a 79.9% accuracy. So let's go ahead and take a look at, and that translates to him a 1650 level, me a 1700 level. So let's go ahead and take a look here. He starts off with d4, and it translates to the perk after e4. And this is the perk main line. And this was an inaccuracy. Better move knight c6. But that's not what I played. I should have. I usually like to play this move. It keeps the knight here, but I'm guessing the knight c6, attacking this square, probably pinning the knight. I imagine that's why they wanted me to play that. So he plays h3, which is a good move, blocking that bishop pin. I bring the knight over, and he castles. So now I've decided it's time to break the center open, and he just brings another bishop over. So I take, which is the best move. He takes, and then I make this mistake here. Better move is b5. Starting to push up on this knight. So I had a plan here. I figured he might take this. I can't remember exactly what my plan was. But he takes anyway, which is a mistake. He should have went back to bishop e3. I take, should have taken with the bishop. And now he brings his bishop over here, pinning this pawn to the king. So I realized this knight or bishop could easily come here, so I play this to block it off. And this isn't an accuracy. My best move at this point is rook e8, but instead I take, which it says was the best move. I don't understand. Knight, he should have took with the knight, but instead he takes with the pawn. And now, for now, this is a lonely pawn if I can get to it in time. So I push this pawn with the intention of bringing the bishop over here, attacking this pawn. And he plays this inaccuracy. Rook fe1 would have been the best move. This is a mistake. Rook e8, which I thought about. But unfortunately, it's not what I played. And then another inaccuracy. Rook e8 once again. And by the way, at this point in the game, it says I got a 0.1 advantage. And I'm imagining it's because of this pawn here. I should have claimed this file. Now he does. I attack the knight, and he falls back. Got a nice little structure, nice space on the queen side. And then I play another inaccuracy. Best move, f4. Not quite sure why. I mean, if we play f4, knight takes f4. And now I guess at least my And bishop h6. Pinning that knight. And okay, I see what happened. I didn't see that, but he brings the queen up. And I make another mistake. This is a miss, actually. Best move, queen b5. I guess offering the queen trade. Let's see what it looks like. Queen b5. He plays queen d1. And then f4. Alright, well. It's not what I played, unfortunately. He brings the knight up. And this is going to be a very nice square for the knight. Attacking my rook. Got to make a move. And I figured he was probably just going to go ahead and take the bishop, but he didn't. So I strengthen this pawn here, which is the best move. He pushes. Should have played bishop c8. Wait, he should have played a3. I'm about to say he ain't got no bishops. Should have played a3. Now I decide it's time to get this nasty knight out of here. So he takes. I take. Rook takes e1 first would have been the best move. He takes. I take. And at this point in the game, move 25, he's got a 0.1 advantage. Now he brings the other rook up. Queen f8 would have been the better move. Doubles up the rook and the queen. Rook a7 would have been the best move, which is what I play next. But then he makes a mistake, a miss as well. He should have played queen f4. Attacking this lonely pawn. And now I play rook a7. Better move would have been bishop c8. So he misses here. Let's see what... He had a pretty significant advantage after this. He misses here. Or I miss. He missed. Should have played queen f4 once again. I take. He takes. And his best move here is rook e6. But he goes all the way back. Rook e7. Says that's excellent. He takes, I take. And at this point I got a 0.3 advantage if I can find the right moves. This is an inaccuracy. Takes, takes. That is a great move. See, I got a pretty significant advantage here. I'm not sure where I go wrong. Great move. Bishop e8 would have been best. And now it's completely even. King g6 was best. Right now he's got a 3.1 advantage, so he probably should have won this game. But he blunders. Knight f7 check would have been the best, because then he gets the piece here. I take this, and then he gets the opportunity to, start pushing this pawn. So I take, he takes, I take, and this is a draw any way you look at it. So I made some mistakes. He made some mistakes. Not my best played game, but I feel like I was maybe able to make up for it on the next game. So in the next game, I play a guy named Jason King, 888. He's from Greece. And in this game, I played at an 84.5 level or accuracy. He did 73.3, a 1900 game rating. So let's go ahead and take a look here. I start off with D4, B6. It says he's playing the English defense. And inaccuracy right off the opening. Best move, E4. C4 would have been best there. Got the king to safety. I have a feeling he wanted to put his knight here, but he ends up putting it there. Now he's got two attackers on this pawn here. So I'll bring the queen up, protecting this pawn. And now he makes this mistake. So my best move is E takes, but instead I take with the knight. If I would have been E takes, bishop takes, check, then I take, and then he can get his knight out of dodge. Queen, oh wow, queen takes. King H1. And then he can strengthen this. So, I mean, I would still be winning, but I like the way I played it a little bit better. I take, he shouldn't have taken there. Because then I take first. Should have took with E first. He takes, I take, he castles. Best move, Queen H3 at this point. Which, you know, he could have built up some sort of defense. I get it, though. So this pawn's hanging. I protect it. Best move is F5. I guess just letting the pawn go. F5. E takes F5. E takes F5. Yeah, but so he makes this mistake here. Now my best move is King H1, which I play. He brings the knight up, inaccuracy. Best move, Queen E7. And then I play this, which they say is a great move. This leaves mate right here. So he blunders, brings the knight up to block. But there's no protector. This pawn is pinned. So I go ahead and take. He can't take. So now my idea is that I'm going to slide over here, slide here, slide here. And if he plays this, I got a nice fork here. Which he does. And then a fork. And at this point, I got a 5.3 advantage. And he decides that it's time to give up, and this is how I win the game, which puts me at 1320 elo. So just leaving 180 to go. 180 to go and what, 29 days? It's possible. I'm definitely gonna have to play better, spend more time in the studies, but I will say that I am starting to stream these games live. If you have Twitch, Kick, and I've also been doing it on YouTube. So I typically play my games about 4:30. So if you're around that time, be sure to tune in, support the channel. Other than that, man, I'm happy with the growth. I'm blessed. I just need to find more time to study. And other than that, if you want to play a game, be sure to add me on chess.com, and I'll be sure to send you an invite to a game. A lot of times it turns out to be daily games, unless you're available around the time that I usually play and around the same rating. I'd be happy to play you on the stream, do that analysis after. But other than that, that's it for day 71. Thanks for tuning in.